Good morning. I thought that I would do week 5 for Charlotte, give her a little bit of a rest. Really just to talk about her progress so far. I've had a look at her workouts dated from the 19th of May to the 16th of June. So 19th of May we were literally just trying to get her to walk heel to toe on a treadmill. We were just doing mat work, body weight. There were very, very little she could do. So a Superman on your hands and knees, or a bird dog, whatever you want to call it, where you extend the opposite arm and opposite leg, there's absolutely no chance she could do that. But credit to Charlotte, she always works so hard at home, and she practices and practices. So I asked her the other day how she was getting on with her Supermans, and I had given her some other options as well, harder ones for when she conquered that one. And she can now do 10 on each side and keep her body reasonably still. She seems to, when she's here, seems to be a bit more wobbly, but she's better at home. Maybe it's because she's more relaxed, I'm not sure. So now she can do a rotating Superman, and she can thread like a needle in the Superman with one leg extended. Still wobbly, but she can do it. They're very small and significant changes. She sent me a video of herself. So at the beginning, I think it was the 29th of May, trying to jump, but she can't jump, so her gross motor skills have gone. So she was, just her heel was lifting, and I think it was about 2 weeks later, she said there was another video and her toes leave the floor, and I was showing I was on a course and I was showing a tutor, and I showed him, and he was just like, I was absolutely elated by it, and he just like looked at it and said, yeah, well, it's good steps, yeah. And I felt deflated after that, because I thought, oh my God, that was such a big thing for her. So when she came to see me, I was telling her, and exactly the same thing had happened with her. She'd been showing people, like, look what I've done, and everyone was like, oh yeah, okay. And I don't think people realise what a difference that makes to her life and to her mental health and everything. Her daily activities now have improved so much, and she's become so independent. She's managing to go out shopping on her own, and she has a really big fear as well of catching COVID again, and it's setting her back, and I get that. The things I've noticed things with her that she perhaps doesn't notice, and I tell her, and she says, oh yeah, the speed of her walking, what the peg that goes into the resistance machines for the weights, she used to be round and she couldn't do it. And I said, well, what about a child's game, you know, where you put the stars into the boxes and fit them in a little baby's game? I said, well, what about trying that? And then the next thing I know, she's straight in there, and she hadn't noticed that she was doing that. But I just wanted to say how incredibly proud I am of her. And I realise she's 25 years old, so hopefully she is going to fully recover from this. I hope so. And she's worked so hard at home, so if I had somebody else come to see me and they weren't putting the effort in that Charlotte does at home, it would bother me that we wouldn't get the results that we have done so far with Charlotte. Anyway, I shall, Charlotte will report back next week on week 6, I'm sure.